Let me say something that's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. Most of the advice you've been given about making money online, the drop shipping, the affiliate marketing, the Amazon FBA, it's not wrong. It's just incomplete. Because here's what nobody tells you. The students who are actually making real money right now, they're not following a 10-step course from some guy in a rented Lamborghini. They added one missing component that changed everything. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what that component is and where to go to deploy it immediately. No course to buy, no fluff. Stay until the end. Look at that equation on screen. Traditional hustle, the drop shipping, the freelancing, the content creation, that part works. It's real, but there's a missing variable. And without it, you're just grinding. You're putting in real effort and getting average results. The students running circles around everyone else figured out what goes in those brackets. Let me show you exactly what I mean. When you go down the rabbit hole of how to make money online as a student, you'll run into three types of content. The scam, get paid to watch Netflix, saw it trending on TikTok, completely fake. The hype, this method made me a millionaire. What they don't tell you is they made their millions selling you the course about the method, not actually doing it. The reality, drop shipping, freelancing, YouTube, tutoring, these work. And here's the part that matters. Look at the bottom of this slide. The methods work. The problem is something else entirely. The problem is never the method. It's always the leverage. Before we go deeper, if you're watching this and thinking, I want to actually implement AI automation like this in my business, then AI force multipliers is exactly where you need to be. Here's what makes this different. I'm not a guru who watched some YouTube videos and built a course. I have a published research background in clinical neuroscience. I've consulted for enterprise clients whose customers include 80 of the Fortune 100, and I've done SEO strategy for an ex-Google engineer. That analytical depth is what you get inside, not theory, not fluff, the actual workflows and systems that move the needle. We cover AI automation, Claude skill systems, GEO and AI search optimization, my custom Power Page process, which grew one client 258%, the full stack. Members are saving 10 to 20 hours a week and showing up in AI search where their competitors are invisible. One member even made over $1,000 from one recommendation. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Go check it out. This chart tells the real story of why most students fail. Without leverage, real businesses take months to gain traction and years to scale. You grind through months 1, 2, 3, you're making progress, but you're not making meaningful income yet. Then you hit the burnout zone. Right when you're closest to breaking through, the friction kills your momentum. Most students quit here, not because the method doesn't work, but because grinding without leverage is exhausting. You needed a force multiplier, and you didn't have one. That changes today. Let me show you what's actually possible right now. These aren't projections. These are real outcomes happening in 2026. People pulling $40,000 a month from branded dropshipping. A 16-year-old flipping brand deals for Netflix and Ubisoft. Students making $57,000 a year selling PDF course notes on Etsy. And video. Video now makes up 82% of all global internet traffic, which means the demand for content creators and editors has never been higher. But look at what this slide says at the bottom. The winners treat it like a business. The losers treat it like a lottery ticket. A real business requires an unfair advantage. That's the whole point of this video. What's the unfair advantage? Here it is. This is the missing variable. A force multiplier doesn't change what you're doing. It radically amplifies the output of everything you do. And I need you to read what's on the right side of this slide carefully. What AI replaces? Friction, slow research, energy drains. What AI does not replace? Skill, judgment, creative intuition. This is not about AI doing the work for you. This is about AI removing every single thing that was slowing you down before you got to the real work. That's a completely different conversation than what most people are having about AI. Let me make this real with a specific example. Let's say you want to start freelance copywriting. Here's the traditional path: niche research, weeks of reading; portfolio, build it from scratch; pitching, cold outreach that gets ignored 95% of the time; admin, manual contracts and content plans eating your nights. That's how it works without AI. Now look at the right column: the AI way. Deep niche analysis in hours; portfolio drafts generated and sharpened with your own voice; 50 cold pitch variations A/B tested automatically; your entire operational workflow, emails, contracts, plans, automated. Read what's at the bottom of this slide. The traditional path gets a client in months. The AI path gets a paying client in weeks. Same hustle, half the friction. That's the multiplier effect. And here's what's powerful about this: it's not just copywriting. The multiplier effect works across every single side hustle category. The video editor who uses AI for rough cuts and transcriptions, double client capacity; the Kindle publisher using AI for research and outlines, 3 times the content output; the short form strategist using AI for hook analysis, cracking virality faster than anyone doing it manually; the brand designer using AI for concept exploration, premium rates, faster turnaround, happier clients. Every income stream runs through the same AI core. You pick the hustle that matches your skills, you add the AI leverage layer, output multiplies. People always ask me, what's the best side hustle to start? And I want to kill that question once and for all, because it's the wrong question. Look at this slide. The best side hustle is not a secret hidden niche that nobody else knows about. If that's what you're looking for, you're already behind. The best side hustle is the model that yields the highest ratio of output to effort based on your current skills and your current resources. That ratio changes depending on who you are. If you're already on social media 24/7, your output to effort ratio in short form content strategy is enormous. If you're academic, selling notes or tutoring has almost zero startup cost. If you can write, content-based businesses have the highest AI leverage potential because words are the input of every AI workflow. Stop chasing the secret niche. Start maximizing your ratio. Here's how I organize the landscape: 3 categories, all of them viable, all of them sitting on the same foundation: content-based, YouTube, short-form strategy, copywriting. Logic: words are the input of every AI workflow. If you can think and communicate, this category has massive leverage. Service-based, video editing, brand design. Logic: demand is massive. AI lowers production cost while keeping your value high. Product-based, publishing, print on demand. Logic: AI compresses the research and creation timeline dramatically. The AI base layer is what connects them all. Without it, these are just normal businesses with normal timelines. With it, you're operating on a completely different clock than everyone else in the same space. This is the slide I want you to screenshot. You don't need to start from zero. You already have 2 of these 3 circles. You have academic and daily knowledge. You have social media fluency. You know what stops a scroll. You know what gets ignored. You've consumed more content than most marketers ever will. The missing circle is the AI leverage layer, and that's the one you can add right now, today, without spending months learning a new skill from scratch. You layer AI on top of the writing, the researching, the organizing skills you're already using every day. That's where the unfair advantage lives, right in the intersection of all 3. That's exactly what AI Force Multipliers is built for. Not a hype course selling you a dream, not a motivation account. A learning platform for serious builders who want to run AI as an actual business tool, not just a chatbot you type questions into. Inside the community, we break down the real workflows, the real prompts, the real strategies that go inside every side hustle category I showed you today. The ones that cut your friction and your learning curve completely in half. Whether you're starting from zero or you've already tried something and hit that burnout zone on the chart, this is where you come to change your output to effort ratio. Link is in the description. 3 steps, that's all. Step 1, access the platform. Link in the description. Go there after this video. Step 2, initialize your strategy. Drop a comment right now and tell me, which side hustle are you building? Freelancing, content, dropshipping? I read every single one. Step 3, cue your next input. My next video breaks down the specific AI tools that are actually making people money in 2026. Not theory, practical tools, practical use cases, practical results. I'll link it at the end. If this video gave you one thing to think differently about, hit like. Subscribe if you want content that actually moves the needle. And I'll see you in the next one. Before you click away, if this video gave you one useful thing, imagine what you'd get with direct access. AI Force Multipliers is where we go deeper on everything you just watched. I bring a published neuroscience research background and enterprise SEO experience, including work with clients whose customer base covers 80 of the Fortune 100 and a former Google engineer, into practical, implementable AI automation systems you can run in your own business. We cover thousands of N8N automation templates, Claude prompt systems, GEO and AI search optimization, the Power Page process, the full stack. Members are saving 10 to 20 hours a week and showing up in AI search where their competitors are invisible. Link is in the description. The first step is free. Come see what's inside.